You're watching BLACKTREE on TV, only on Soul of the South.
Welcome back, party people. This is BLACKTREE on TV. I'm your host, Alex Hudgens, and I'm glad you came back. Now, I hope this show has been hot enough for you so far. I'm sure it has, but if not, then check this out. June is Black Music Month, and all this month we're throwing it back with some of the biggest names in music. We caught up with superstar rocker Lenny Kravitz, who's been taking a little time off to do some acting.
But this movie's incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
And each of you, I know, you've had long careers. Acting, music, now acting as well. But talk about the importance of doing a movie that sort of focuses on the civil rights movement, because that's never technically been done in feature form.
Well, you just said it. You took it out of my mouth, the words right out of my mouth. There's such a disconnect with you today in terms of what is American history. And, it's arguably said that the civil rights movement is American history, from slavery all the way through to Obama, President Obama taking the White House. And, there's a lot of stories that are told foreign about the atrocities of World War II, but we tend to forget that there's just as equal atrocities that happen on American soil. We can never forget that.
And what are your thoughts on finally seeing this era of American history presented in film?
I mean, it's great. It just takes me back to my grandparents and my uncles and aunts, and I grew up seeing all this. And in the house that I grew up in, I'm born in '64, so the house that I grew up in was dealing with all of these things. They were people that were marching and working hard to make change, and not just African Americans, but white people, or Asian people. It doesn't matter. Just people were involved. So for me, it's really great to see this for people to be reminded, but also for people to learn from. There's a lot of folks, as Cuba said, that don't know a lot about this, that don't know about the Panthers, that don't know about freedom fighters, don't know about the marches, don't know about Jim Crow, and they live their lives today. Things are just kind of flowing, and they don't think about these things.
Now, you two play butlers in the movie, but why has there in the past sort of been a reluctance to movies that deal with the black domestic, like Driving Miss Daisy, and you had like The Help, and now you have The Butler? Yeah,
it's a very good question. You look at those movies and they told the perspective of the servant, specifically from an African-American point of view. This movie takes it the next step further. It says, is that an important step in an acknowledgement of the power of being accessible and open? Or is it more important to be militant and aggressive in your opinion? We explore both of these ideas in this movie, and we give them both to you and on an epic scale, and in a way that I feel is accessible to the audience, because anybody, no matter if you're black or white, can identify with the whites and blacks that died during, the Freedom Rider marches and the buses, and a lot of the people that died during the civil rights, that time period. I think that's what makes the film so powerful.
Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. You guys killed it.
Okay, it should be a crime to be that sexy, talented, and cool. I can't stand it. Still ahead, what's the craziest pet you've ever owned? The cast of How to Train Your Dragon 2 share their stories. And we hit the red carpet at the 22 Jump Street world premiere. Don't miss it next on BLACKTREE on TV.
You're watching BLACKTREE on TV, only on Soul of the South.